couple of weeks ago, I shared just probably 3 weeks into the lockdown, something God had laid on my heart about the lost axe head. Some of you will remember me sharing it from 2 Kings 6, where the prophets say to Elisha, look, the place we're meeting is too cramped, let's build a new place. And they go and chop down some wood, and as they were felling a log, this is 2 Kings 6 verse 5, an axe head dropped into the water, and one of the students had lost it. He shouted, "Oh no, my master, it was borrowed." And Elisha said, "Where did it drop?" And when the student showed him the spot, Elisha cut off a branch, threw it into that spot, and made the axe head float. And he said, "Lift it out." So he reached out his hand and grabbed it. Now, it's a really fascinating passage because I can't think of a better example of how losing something is so absolute. I mean, this is iron dropping into the Jordan. I've been there. I've seen the Jordan. It's quite murky water. It's got quite a muddy base. I couldn't think of a place more absolute where you could lose a piece of iron. The axe head was borrowed, so it was a bit of a tragedy. But Elisha performs this miracle. And in performing the miracle, there's two or three things that come out of that. The first is that he uses a piece of wood to find the axe head. Elisha cut off a branch, threw it at the spot, and that made the axe head float. Commentators over the centuries have said that piece of wood is the cross. And when the cross is applied to a situation of desperation, amazing things happen. The cross can bring about restoration. There's nothing new in what I'm saying in that. But the other thing that comes out of this is that the picture of lostness there is absolute. As I say, I can't think of a better picture of something being lost. Maybe losing a small screw on a beach might be a similar example. It's almost impossible that you would find that thing again, a piece of iron dropping into a muddy river. The best forensic teams now would struggle to find it. And yet it is found. And the second thing, therefore, that we can glean from this is the cross, yes, brings restoration, but the cross can bring restoration to lost things that we might think would never be found again. And I just want to develop that theme a little bit when we meet again.